what was your overall assessment of the defense in the first 3 quarters, and did you see anything change in the fourth quarter?
No, I thought we defended pretty good. I mean, they had 55 points for the game. It was our offense that really we couldn't get anything going. I thought we did as well as we could against Ria. I thought we did a good job at just controlling the paint with their bigs. I mean, it was their guard play and their post-ups, posting up guards that really gave us some issues. So, I mean, it's a tough place to play. Tennessee is getting better and better. Just want to thank the conference for scheduling them. We got to play them twice the last 3 weeks of the conference schedule. I don't know how that happens. Like, I really don't know how you can't spread that out a little bit, because I mean, it's known that we're probably going to be in the top half of the conference. So spread it out a little bit. I mean, seriously, for both of our sakes. Because there are, like, NCAA implications on the line. Like, our conference should be able to control that a little bit better.
Don, really odd stat at the end of the first half. Tennessee had made only 13 of 42 shots, and it was leading by 3 points. How do you explain that they were ahead shooting that badly?
I mean, did we shoot worse?
You were 10 for 30, I think, but I mean, that's a lot of shots for this
Yeah, I think we do a really good job at just guarding. We do. I thought Tennessee did a great job at getting offensive rebounds and giving them extra opportunities to score on us. It's just they didn't capitalize on them in a way that they probably could have, because they beat us to every loose ball. They were just really out-scrapping us. And then, you know, you get to halftime, you have to make some adjustments. Sometimes our players really don't get what's happening out there, and they need a break in the play to figure it out. I thought we did a great job just rebounding the ball a lot better, beating them to the ball, and then being intentional and getting Camilla the ball where I thought we could capitalize on her ability to score in the paint.
Stay in that second row there, go ahead.
Ria Jackson had some moments against you guys. You guys did pretty well in the second half. What do you make of her talent, I guess, as a professional future? A couple scouts have been here.
Top pick in the WNBA draft, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I think this year really helped her on both sides of the basketball. Like, she's defending a lot more. She's rebounding. I mean, she can score at will. Like, however you want it, she can score. And she did that to us. I thought we did a really great job. We had to run somebody at her. We had to make sure that we put an extra body on her just to get her to put 2 hands on it and maybe pass it out. So kudos to Ria. I know she's going to have a great career the rest of the way here at Tennessee, as well as in the pros.
Very quickly, does she remind you of anybody at all?
She got a little swoops in her. Offensively, swoops could defend a little bit more.
I'm gonna go on the right corner there with that.
Don, we came down with your fams on their buses, which has been a complete blast. But can you just talk about that unwavering support from them, riding on buses, finding their way down here, and that community that you guys have behind you?
Yeah, I think this is our first bus trip, is it? Since Duke, yeah. Our fams are great. I mean, if they could bus trip it to every road game, they would. They're gonna get home pretty late tonight, but it's the sacrifice. Like, it's the sacrifice of our fams that really have allowed us to be successful, especially at home, but more so on the road. The last couple of years, we felt their presence. And I'm so sorry I didn't even put my tweet out. I usually put a tweet out traveling grace to them. Here, I got to put it out going back. But, I mean, they are second to none when it comes to supporting us and being very knowledgeable about not just our team, but just, you know, all of women's basketball. Did Caitlyn get did Caitlyn Clark?
Yes, she did.
How many did she score tonight?
She had 23 in the first quarter.
God, dog. No suspense, right?
Go ahead.
Don, not a lot of teams have held you in the 60s. I think, looking at your schedule, only one team. What was it about Tennessee's defense that was, you know, able to stifle the offense maybe a little bit tonight?
They were locked in. I mean, they made it really hard for us to catch it. They made it hard for us to go deeper into our offense. They rattled us. I mean, they made us play. They sped us up in the first quarter, where we couldn't see all of our options in our plays, and they did a great job of covering up Powell and not allowing her to get any clean looks. And we didn't recognize it early enough. Second half, we got the ball to Camilla. We used Powell as decoys, and if they're going to guard her as tight as they had in the first quarter, and then we run her off, and it opens up a lane for us to get the ball to Camilla.
Coach, you talked about being intentional, getting the ball to Camilla, and for her to come in and play the way she did tonight after a very busy week and a lot of traveling last week, how does tonight's game, I guess, play a role in her journey toward becoming dominant, like you talked about?
I mean, it helps. She was dominant. I mean, we don't win a game, without Camilla tonight. I thought she did a great job establishing herself early in transition. She was rim running. We got her the ball. Probably should have gotten her the ball a lot more in the first and second quarter, but we didn't. But that's what halftime's for. Came back out, and we made sure she got touches, and that was the difference maker in the game.
Coach, according to social media, Caitlyn got the record on like a 40-foot shot, so that's probably par for the course.
Yes.
I want to switch gears, though. Emotional pregame. I know you were here for Nikki McCrae Pinson's memorial service, and then you're out there with Kelly and her husband and Nikki's husband and son, and just the church, just how meaningful that was, and how difficult it still is that Nikki has really not been even gone that long.
Well, I mean, Tennessee does a great job at making sure their own are recognized, and it's unfortunate that Nikki and Tasha have to be recognized in the way that they have. They're no longer here. I mean, it's hard because I often think about Nikki. I text with Little Thomas a lot, and they still have her number associated with the iPad that he uses. Sometimes I'll text him, and he'll take a while to text back, and then Nikki's name pop up, and it's just a reminder of, who she is, what she's meant to us, and I miss her dearly. Like I think the game misses her for her contributions. I know the Pinson household is a lot different. And they'll never get used to not having her here. But it's instances and experiences like this that will keep her legacy alive. So her son, Little Thomas, will know how very special his mom was. Thank you.
I don't think going to this game anyone expected to be as tight as it was, especially as late it was. I know you and your team didn't overlook Tennessee, but just what do you feel like you saw out of that Tennessee team you saw tonight?
Yeah, they're steadily getting better, and sometimes people think that you're supposed to win every game to make you feel like you're getting better, but if you actually really watch them, as much as we have to prepare for them, you can see it. I was really not looking forward to having to play them when they've gotten it all together, because they do have it together. It's just more and more experience. I think Key plays a role in it. The more she's able to play a little bit longer, and she's starting to do that, they're going to be a much better position. Rakia is starting to, you feel it, and she's starting to take over basketball games and taking shots that she's probably been passing off, but they got great guard play. They got bigs. I had a feeling, I really did have a feeling. I thought we were going to lose this game. I didn't want to lose the game, but I had that feeling of the last time we were here and we lost. Like the shoot around was kind of sluggish. And I think that's just the tradition of playing here. They've won a lot of games here. They've won a lot of national championships, and part of we know that the spirit of Pat Summitt is always going to be lingering around here, so we don't like to play against that.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.